Y'all gotta stop calling her selfish. It's time for that conversation. Y'all gotta let that go. I'm starting to think the people that really call her selfish the most don't really watch the show. Because granted, she does have her selfish moments, but Zoe has really, really, really changed these, I wanna say like last 2 seasons. So let's get that, out there. Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? It's your girl, That Damn Nate. Back at it again for another review. Today, we're going to be going over season 4, episode 4 of Grownish, called Daddy Lessons. Let's get into it. Y'all already know. If you're here, it's going to be spoilers. I'm reviewing the episode. I'm going to be watching it live for the first time, and you guys are going to hear my commentary. I'm very excited for this episode because if you guys don't know, I love Dre from Blackish. So the fact that he's going to be on here and finally be able to confront Zoe about them getting married, I'm excited. Let's go. Yeah, this cast really did go through a lot together. Drugs, pregnancies, breakups, marriages. Oh snaps for Vec going against the board. They looking at him like, I don't care about nothing that you gotta say. Not him telling them only had sex with 2 people. What? So they deny Vivek's appeal. That's why I feel so bad for him. But like, how long did you think he was gonna be selling drugs and all this stuff, Vivek, without getting caught? And he moved hot with it. Like, come on, Vivek. I'm loving the support that the friend group is giving Vivek right now, especially Zoe, because a lot of y'all keep saying my girl was so selfish, but she's in the leader of the pack with supporting him and trying to cheer him up and help him look at the bright side. So points for Zoe. Not him saying his grandmother could have pneumonia. Zoe's like perfect, because they trying to convince him that maybe his parents are calling because his grandmother died. Yo, they gotta go. Okay, what's gonna be going on with Doug? So Doug's the resident advisor. Okay, pause. So I'm guessing that if you guys watched my last week's review, I was saying how Grownish has picked up 2 new characters. So the one guy, Dez, he's gonna be running track with Jazz, and then now we have this other new character who is the freshman. And I'm guessing I can already tell now she's must going to be a new love interest for Doug. I can't wait to see how it's going to play out, with the whole Doug and Jazz thing. Because I'm starting to think maybe the writers just didn't want them to be together because they just had them dating all these, new different people when obviously they still like each other. But whatever. And she's cute, but she definitely looks like Zoe and Chloe and Haley. Like, I feel like, I'll be trying to defend Grownish, but brown paper bag testing it on the show because the darkest character y'all had on here was Cash and Ryan Destiny. Like, dang, can we get some dark skinned girls? And when we do get, dark skinned girls, can they don't have to be, even though Ryan Destiny doesn't have a lot of, roles. So even if y'all bring her back, but you don't have to have one dark skinned girl. Like, you can bring Ryan Destiny back and have another one. Like, we don't have to have every character looking like Zoe, Haley, and Chloe. Like, so she's smoking. Her name is Kayla or Keela. I know they trying to bring a Lisa Bonet, Denise type of character. Y'all not slick, Grownish. She got the long dress, the little blazer. Come on. Oh, know me and this baby again. I just give her another storyline, please. I really could care less about this baby stuff. I really don't care. Like, I thought they would have had her get this baby up for adoption by now. I'm sorry. It's boring. So Jasmine went back to lie and blame the whole pull off by the cop thing, drugs in the car, on his girlfriend. I love Jazz sometimes, yo. When she's not being all extra with Zoe, it's hilarious. Not blue eye seductress lured you in. She found her innocent, sweet brown boyfriend. Dre! Finally! Zoe charged the wedding in Mexico to Dre's credit card. I feel like use your common sense. Why would you do that? Zoe, oh my god, she is such an amateur. Your dad's credit card, my guy. And your dad is Dre. Andre Johnson. You chose to his, and you knew Dre deserved to get in Zoe, but she was doing too much. Like, much as I ship Zern, what? Yo, you really got married. I don't care how drunk you is. Like, you get married. And then, on top of that, charges to his credit card. Like, come on, yo. She deserved this. I feel like, Aaron, just shut up. Shut up. Stay out of this. Like, do not say nothing. Yo, Drake told Aaron to shut his A up. Yo, Aaron is so stupid. Now he just blew it up and read it about them getting locked up in Mexico. Like, Aaron, shut up. Why would you ask him that right there? Like, oh, dang. Oh, Zoe. Dre told her she's not only a disappointment anymore, she's an embarrassment. I don't know about y'all, but when you get in trouble as a kid, when you get like, yelled at and, a beating or something, it's like, oh, okay, you can dust that off. But when your parents said you disappointed or embarrassed them and they just look at you like, you truly let them down, that hurts so much more. And it's like Zoe just keep making mistake after mistake. That's why I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't really feel bad for her in this moment, because you really are like, you really have done so, you show off a lot since you've been in college, which I know is what kids supposed to do, but it's like every time you're given that second chance from your parents, you do the same thing, like getting arrested in Mexico and getting married and then charging it to his credit card. Come on, man. So now Doug's smoking with the freshman that he was just yelling at. Make that make sense. I know one thing, when Jazz find out, she's going to be pissed. This whole scene with Dre drinking the smoothies with Vivek is top tier content. Like, two of my favorite characters who I'm so happy have a scene just chilling and venting together. It's perfect. So the advice that Dre's giving Vivek is great, but it's kind of the same thing because Zoe was doing a whole bunch of stuff living a lie that you wasn't going to know about. He just had to throw some shade to Junior. Leave Junior alone. Oh, Nomi baby got a whole head full of hair that looks like a grown woman. I thought she was still up. Well, I guess time has went by, doesn't it? It's just weird. Like, I don't know, y'all. Like, I don't know, y'all. Tell me if I'm crazy, but is anybody else this know me in the motherhood? I'm tired of it. Like, we get it already. Like, please come up with something else. I do like the bond that Nomi and Anna have, though, and she can go to her and talk to her about stuff. But I just really do not care, and I'm trying. I feel bad, but I don't care about the storyline at all. Like, next. Vivek's parents are there. And side note, I'm so happy Vivek has an episode about him. Thank you, Vivek Nation Rise. Vivek told his parents the truth. I'm proud of him. He said, I'm a drug dealer. I wasn't expecting him to say that. His father ain't gonna be with it. I know he not. If his father ain't gonna forgive him. I knew. I was about to say, Grownish too corny. They didn't make his father. Oh no. I knew his father wasn't gonna be for that. Like, you can't. How he was always talking about himself as a really proud man. He's not gonna be so easy to forgive. You just told me, like, that takes time. You just told me you was selling drugs and I'm out here, his father really, was working his butt off and stuff to send him off to school, and, you've been lying to me all this time, and now you are expelled from this lie, and that's the only reason why you're telling me. I get Vivek's father. Hopefully they can work it out, but, that's a lie. Let him know, Zoe, she said. I had never called you once to bail me out of a situation, but I might gotta rewatch, because didn't she? No, she never did call Dre. She would always, he would just end up calling her, and then he would take stuff from her, but she didn't never call him. I don't know. I might be. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. I feel like she did the one time about some money she asked him for. And he told her no. I might be wrong. Not Dre saying the biggest disappointment in this family is the mother. But first off, no. This is my thing. Zoe, you're saying you deal with the repercussions, blah, blah, blah. But you still make the same mistakes, honey. Like, I love Zoe. That's my favorite character on Grownish. Yes, Zoe. But you make the same mistakes over and over again. Like, you got married in Mexico. Granted, you're 21, but you and Aaron have been on and off for how long? And y'all got married. Come on, sis. Like, and you got arrested. And then, even you're saying you got yourself out of it. You had to use your dad's credit cards for the whole marriage thing. So, are you really getting yourself out of it? Like, all the stuff. Now, Dre didn't have to say, your embarrassment, disappointment, but you got to stop acting like you know what you're doing. You need your parents to guide you, because obviously the decisions you're making for yourself are not cool. Luca. The girl that Doug was just bragging about to Luca, saying about how she was in the third. Luca literally just said something like she's a little minutes away from being pounded on. Was Luca's little sister. I feel like if y'all ever seen 22 Jump Street where Smith messed with the captain's daughter, that's how I feel right now. Like, yo, you just was bragging about it to his face. When did Luca and Doug become best friends? I mean, I'm all here for it, but it's a reach. Now, this scene with Anna and Nomi was very, really sweet. Anna really came through for her and helping her find the babysitters and basically told her, like, yeah, she's a single mother, but she's not alone and that she's a part of her village. It does take a village to raise a child, and I do think it's dope that Nomi has the help, and no matter what they go through, I love. They have one of the healthiest friendships on Grownish and Nomi, and it's sad to say because all the stuff they said to each other in Mexico and how they're always beefing, but they always come through for each other, and I really love that. Vivek at his lowest, soaking on the couch. Who comes through for him? Zoe. Y'all gotta stop calling her selfish. It's time for that conversation. Y'all gotta let that go. I'm starting to think the people that really call her selfish the most don't really watch the show. Because granted, she does have her selfish moments, but Zoe has really, really, really changed these, I want to say like last 2 seasons. So let's get that, out there. I know Vivek feels broken though. Like his dad couldn't even look at him. All right, y'all. So that was my review of the episode. If you guys like, please comment. I love when y'all comment and tell me, what you thought. Even if you disagree with me, I do not care. Let me know what you thought about this episode and about my review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, it's your girl, That Damn Tay. Bye.